Hey guys, what's up? I haven't done one of these for a few months, about maybe half a year in terms of how long, but that's fine because I'm doing one now, and this is what you want. So today we're going to be doing one close to my heart, guys. It's close to me, which is the Leviathan voice effect from the Leviathan DLC from Mass Effect 3. I bumped my desk. I apologize if that came across on the mic. From Mass Effect 3. And it should be on record that I preferred Mass Effect 2. But anyway, what you need to do is record your audio first. Always a good step. Crucial to any voice effect. And you need to talk. For this tutorial, you need to do some physical stuff. By physical, I mean just with your vocal cords. You need to talk like either Batman from The Dark Knight Rises or Rorschach from Watchmen, depending on which movie you preferred. Personally, I prefer The Dark Knight, but they're both fantastic. That's not really important. So, let's have a listen to what the audio sounds like by default.
Why do you pursue me?
Yeah, it's a bit... and here is one that I recorded and edited a little while ago.
Why do you pursue me? You have come too far.
Yeah, quite a bit different. So, what we want to do first is noise cancellation. If you don't know how to do noise cancellation, I'm going to show you now. Right now. So, you leave a bit of the track open at the start to just get any of that background noise that might be there. Select it, go to Effect, Noise Removal, Get Noise Profile. And then, Control A, or just click this thing to select the whole track. And then Control R, the program will know that you don't want to get the noise profile of the whole track. You want to get rid of the noise. So you give that another listen.
Why do you pursue me?
Yeah, right there. Very possible you might pick up some noise. If that thing didn't, that's fine as long as it's not part of the audio. Yeah, you just go to Generate, Silence, and it should handle all of that on its own. And now we're going to take that same silence. You can just generate it on its own at the end if you want, but we're going to make a cheeky little tail, just a cheeky tail, guys. That's for a later effect that we'll get into soon, but not now. You just be patient. So once you have your nice track with your nice noise cancelled track, go to Effect, normalize, whatever these settings are. Those are just default. Don't worry about changing them. Bink. And that will just make it all very lovely.
Why do you pursue me?
It just makes it louder without peaking. So it's clearer, which is fine. So now we want to make it sound slightly deeper, slightly more menacing. So go to Effect, Change Pitch, Semitones half steps, -2. That's fine. Now, duplicate. Now you have two tracks that are -2. You select this one and go Control R to repeat the effect, or you can go up here, repeat change pitch, Control R, you can see. And that will make it sound like this.
Why do you pursue me?
Like any given elite from any Halo machinima. And I make no apologies for that because it's true and it sounds dreadful. But we're going to change it. Tutorial's not over yet. So now you go to Effect, VST, Killer Ringer. Now, this is not in Audacity by default. This is a plugin that was introduced to me by Lachlan Agar or Lone Demon or whatever his alias is. There's some X's in there somewhere. I don't know. But you need to download this, and there'll probably be a download link in the description if I can be bothered to find it. It's really not that difficult to find anyway, but I'll probably help you out. So, what you want to do is bring the sliders all to 0. And then select root pitch and 9. That is the lowest setting. Just bring it up by 1, and that should go to 9. That's fine. Click OK. And if we solo this, it'll sound kind of like a Dalek if you're not shouting into the mic.
Why do you pursue me?
Yeah, it's a kind of gargly robot effect that they use for the Daleks. Yeah, I watch a lot of Doctor Who, and I make no apologies for that. So now we want this to sound a bit bassier, bit more menacing. So go to bass boost. Select that track, by the way. I'm sure you could have figured that out on your own. Frequency, hertz, whatever, 200, boost 12. That's just default settings. There's a lot of default settings involved in this tutorial. Not all of them are, though, obviously. So, play that back.
Why do you pursue me?
Yeah, you can hear it a little bit. I think I might offset that just a tiny bit. So, we're going to do some offsetting in this tutorial a little bit. Go to use the time shift tool up here, and then select this track. Zoom in a fair amount. Bring it forward just a tiny bit, guys. Just a tiny bit, and give that a listen.
Why do you pursue me?
Maybe a bit more.
Why do you pursue me?
So we notice it a bit more. Once you've done that, go back to the default tool, whatever that thing is. Selection tool. Yeah, that sounds about right. And now that we have that, go to tracks. Select both these tracks. Go to tracks, mix and render, and they'll be reunited at last. Oh, so happy. And then Control D again. And what we're going to do now is actually I'm just gonna crop that out because I don't need that. Is cropping the right term? I don't know. Man, this just got intimate. Hi, I'm Steve Butts, and if you get that joke, you're a lovely, lovely person. So, select the bottom track. I apologize immediately for anyone who doesn't get that joke, but that would have been very, very uncomfortable. Go to Effect. Yes, I'll try not to get sidetracked again. Sorry. Usually my policy for these is to keep them like under a minute, but for this effect we need to be a bit meticulous. So, go to G-Verb, and default settings here, 75.75, 7.575, 0.5, 0.75, negative 70, 0, and 17.5. Those are the defaults. Malwarebytes is going mental over there. So the audio will look like this. And that's a bit crazy. What I'm going to do first is fade that out so it doesn't just stop in the middle of nowhere. It actually gradually stops. That's nice. And now, what we're going to do is go in a bit more. Gonna just bring it down by about 9, maybe? It really depends. So, this is when we get to do the fun bits. We just give that a listen.
Why do you pursue me?
Yeah, see, it sounds like his voice is echoing a bit more, but we can do better. So, going to the mix thing here. Sometimes his name is like audio channel or something. Split stereo track. Basically, it's this tab here that you need to select. Split stereo track. Now, I'll give you 2 lovely mono tracks. Now, top one, I just deselect them both. Top one, 100% left. And then bottom one, 100% right on these little sliders here. Now, we're going to select the time shift tool again. Go in a bit more. And just bring that one forward a bit. Bring that one forward from that a bit. And obviously this one, we need to tweak this one a bit ourselves.
Why do you pursue me?
Yeah, that needs a little bit more tweaking. That's fine. This really is not a difficult part. It's just a matter of being very pedantic about it.
Why do you pursue me?
But I'm pedantic about a lot of things. So.
Why do you pursue me? You have come too far.
Okay. I'm scared, guys. Guys, I'm really scared. No, I'm not. It's just a voice thing. Make stereo track. Sorry. I'm just being terrified. Make stereo track. That should be all very, very lovely. So that's fine. They're together now at last. Happy reunion. And so go to tracks. Select them both. Go to tracks. Mix and render. Now they can be together forever.
Why do you pursue me? You have come too far.
Okay, so that's pretty much the tutorial done. But if you want to just add your own little bits, I'm going to add a bit of an echo, 0.1 and 0.1. That's fine.
Why do you pursue me?
And that's just because I like adding the little touches. That's the effect done. So all you really need to do for this is just do what I did and experiment, make it your own. I always encourage experimentation with these effects, and some people have said that effects I've done in the past haven't worked. That's because you haven't done the voice properly. Because if you just talk like I'm talking now, it's not going to sound as menacing as if you talk like Batman or Rorschach. Batman kind of sounds silly in perspective to Rorschach, who's actually insane. I'm rambling again. Bye!